All right, guys, today we're on the Ohio River and I'm gonna try to catch some smaller fish. So we're just gonna do a little spot locking and suspend drifting over some wood cover. That's where we're gonna start at today. All right, I'm gonna use these quarter size baits. It's skipjack's what I'm using. This time of year, 35 foot of water seems to be my good number, my lucky number that I find fish in. So we're gonna start, we're in 34 foot of water, so we're gonna start in 34 and drift around this wood pile that we're sitting on top of right now. And see, there's a lot of fish in there, but it could be Asian carp, schooling. There's a lot of schooling hovering in there, but there's some also big nice marks on the bottom, so I believe those are catfish. Now we just wait on a fish to bite. We're going to hover around here just in this little bit of spot. I've got several waypoints. It's just when that river comes around, hits this channel bend, all that wood and everything just kind of stacks up right here, and that's what we're dealing with. So is that a barge coming? Looks like a barge and some kayakers down there. That ain't gonna mix. See if we get a barge bite. This is when it happens best on a barge bite, is when the barge is close to you like this. We're trying to get out of his way too. Looks like he's trying to swing over here. That's also something you got to pay attention to, guys. They can't stop. They can't maneuver like we can. So he's gonna kick up some stuff. If the fish are here, it might work. Yeah, he's kicking up some chop. This is where you get them barge blowouts right here on these smaller rivers. When they make these turns, those big motors and turbines, or whatever you call them, when they kick around that corner, tends to make a trough in the bottom of the river. And you can see it really is pushing it. And that's what we are trying to fish right now, is this barge blowout. And we're gonna kind of drift down through here and see what's up. He's getting ready to make a big turn. No barge bite yet. Yeah, they create some swells. Uh-oh, barge bite. Barge, I got him. Get him. Is he on there? Yeah. Oh. Oh, mercy, boy, he's barely hooked too. Barge bite. Well, it happens sometime, guys, and it happens better. It happens better when they're not spawning. So there we go. That's a good eater. But I don't know if we want him or not. I'm gonna let you go. There he goes. Well, that's the first barge bite I've had in a long time. Shame it wasn't a 30 or 40 pounder. But anyway, the barge bite exists. But they will knock you off your drift though, for sure. Yeah, it's a shame that wasn't a 30 or 40 pounder. See, look how he's cutting over through there. That's a really nice blowout that he does. There's generally a lot of fish up in that area. Look, there's another one. Nah, they're little ones, I told you, but There's two from the barge. They messed this water up. I wish I'd brought me a cooler. I wish I'd have brought me a cooler because I would eat some of these fish. Oh. Alright, and then some of you guys will say, man, you ain't gonna eat nothing out of the Ohio River. Yeah, I think I would eat something out of the Ohio River, something this size. Once you get above this size, them old fish been in here soaking up all that chemicals and stuff. But this fish is fresh. That fish is fresh. He don't have all them chemicals built up in him. This probably ain't but a 3 or 4 year old fish. Fresh meat. All right, we got two from that barge bite. But what we're gonna do is continue down this barge blowout and see if we can pick up some more and possibly a bigger one. Ooh. Rough seas. All right, we're in a good spot here. That barge comes around, I mean, we'll mess this water up for 30 minutes, especially when they're moving upriver fast in 1.5 mile an hour current. It's even worse than 3 mile an hour current. All right, he's not a big one. This is generally what I expected. I think if we catch a big one, it's going to be by mistake. But these are what I'm truly expecting to catch today. And I'm hoping they bite up until dark because I want to take a couple of them home too. But even though these fish are little guys, still ease them up out of that deep water because they do need to decompress. And if you're not going to keep them, and like I say, these are the perfect size to keep. He's still trying to decompress some. But yeah, if you're going to keep some to eat, this is the size to do it. All right, like I say, make sure they blow all their bubbles. They still blowing bubbles. Check it out. Yep. Play him around, let him blow, and it's all good. He's still burping. There we go. And he's still burping. No, he's good. He should be good for the release. All right. If you want to have some fun, come down to the Ohio River, catch you some eaters. If you don't want to eat them, you ain't got to eat them. But they're surely fun to catch. They're good for the kids too, but like I said. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, hear him burping. He's gonna make a mess out of what I got here. Oh, how do you get around it? Fish, fish, fish. I'm not gonna mess with you. Two. All right. Here we go. We're almost there. This fish tonight now needs to most definitely burp. His insides are coming out. And I'm going to try to do that for him. But he has got me all janked up here. How did you do that, my fine friend? Alright, sometimes it's best to cut your losses. So, if I can cut this, think I cut the right one. Yep. Now I can't let go of this because the fish is on there. Now we got him loose. I had to tear my whole rig apart to get him. He needs to just kind of sit there or not a little bit. I don't know if you guys see it or not, but his insides are wanting to come out of his bottom. And that's just because of the pressure that he didn't burp when he come up. And he's not trying to burp now. There he goes. He burped a little bit there. Get out there, young man. Go. All right, guys. I come past this stuff. I had to just try it. I know it's going to be some small fish in there. Could possibly be some big monster lurking in there, waiting to feed on some of the fish that I think's in there. But we're going to try to stop and fish this. There's a bite. It kind of looks like a flathead. Well, them 8s are a little heavy for what I'm doing, but I'm too lazy to change them. Uh-oh. He might be tangled up because there's a big tree down there too. You got it? Has he got it? I think he's on there. Yep. That was quick in that little tree. Probably a channel cat up here. It's kind of shallow water. I think we're 17, but we're still deep enough for a good fish to be up in there. There's a little bitty guy. Yep, channel cat. There's your eater right there, fellas. Nice little eater. Man, I've been wanting to keep some fish to eat, but then you gotta clean them. But that would be a good size. That's a sandwich right there. But I figured that's what we was gonna catch when we come up here. Was a channel cat. This is where they live. A blacktail. All right. Release the beast. It's kind of fun. I wish I had some light tackle. I'd come over here and fish for some of these smaller fish. I'm not trying to target the big fish because they are spawning right now, but I am looking for the small ones. That's what we're getting. But it would be nice to have a nice surprise 40-pounder slam it. All right. You can still catch small fish with this big gear, but I think the fight would just be so much better if you had just a step down from what I've got here. A step down from these 100-pound. Oh, I know that's gonna get in that tree again. All right. All right, guys, I got sidetracked by the bedazzling log jam we have before us. I was on a barge blowout kind of pattern with the smaller fish. But like I say, I come past this and I had to fish it. I did catch a nice little channel cat out of it. But I got to get back on the original thing I was doing before I got sidetracked here. So hang tight, we're going to go up and find that other barge blowout and put some baits on the bottom and see what happens. But man, that's a pretty sight right back there. It had me as soon as I seen it. He's bigger than the average one. How about that? What we've been catching. Oh, he's a little bit bigger, yeah. You never know. He's not much bigger. He's just mean. He's coming up slow. He's a little bit bigger. All right. There we go. Well, I thought he's a little bit bigger. All right. You like that? Oh, come here. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. There we go. I gotta control my boat. I don't have it under control yet. The fish are biting. North. All right, we're good. Now, they're spread out, but they're in these holes, in these barge blowouts. Don't know if it's coincidence or just because they want to be in deeper water right now. Yeah, they're floating out there. He come up too quick. He got air in it. But that's what he needs to do right there. Get that air out of him. Because he's just gonna float. Come on, buddy. They're nailing it when they see it, but these are just the right size for the eaters. I hope he's cooked good. Hold still, hold still. I am gonna let you loose just in a minute. All right. Go. Go, little buddy. He wasted no time. All right. I got the bait. I'm going to cut the bait. That one there I've had on for a while. I'm going to get a piece of new out. Got some blood in it. Come here. Come here. Well, these would be so much funner if I had lighter tackle. I'm I'm gonna have to do that. Little blue. They're attacking it. All right, come on in here. Come on in here. Come on. There we go. All right. I figured I'd be catching all these little ones. Like I say, they don't pay no attention to the spawn because they're not even interested. We'll give him another few years and he'll be right in there with the rest of them. But there we go. Boom, there he goes. All right, guys, that's all I got. Had a good time just getting out on the water and catching some small fish. It happens this time of year when they go on the spawn. So I think I'll come back out with some lighter tackle and try it again. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next one.